Hey everybody, welcome to Cheap Comic Collector episode. Um, uh, Today it's actually episode number 2 of my comic books from 1976. Clicking on it, nothing's happening.
Comic Book Friday, we got the stash. Oh yeah. Pages yellow, but we're making cash. Cheap heroes fly, making moves so fast. Woo. In this funky time warp, it's a blast. Comic shops buzzing like bees in a hive. Vintage tales bringing them alive. Yeah. Collector's paradise where dreams reside. Woo. Flip through the pages, taking that ride. Comic Book Friday, swinging to the beat. Getting those deals ain't it neat? Heroes and villains all meet and greet. Woo. Dancing in the aisles, moving our feet. Found a gem from 42, Captain Bold, tales untold, worth their weight in gold. Mad scientist with a plan so cold. Now it's new to cherish and hold. Super fans unite with the shout. Yeah. Cheap comics, there's no doubt. Woo. Every hero story we tell. In this funky mission, no one leaves out. Comic Book Friday, swinging to the beat. Getting those deals, ain't it neat? Heroes and villains all meet and greet. Woo. Dancing in the aisles, moving our feet.
I'm back. And yeah, before we get to part 2 of 1976, I want to talk a little bit about AI. Just got done watching a video of from another comic book channel, where they address the AI issue. You know, they call basically all AI slop, and that you shouldn't use it. The AI is taking over YouTube, and they watch these videos that are like top 10 lists, and it's completely AI, and it's just AI slop. You shouldn't do that. Blah 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 blah. And then they go on also to address like people that use AI for thumbnails, backdrops, whatever, and that you shouldn't do that either. Well, I mean, is it an AI drop or is it green screen? It's so I'm going to talk about AI a little bit because I do get flack for using AI in my videos, and I believe in my mind, and I justify it, of course, because everybody justifies whatever their own thoughts are. But I believe I use AI responsibly, right? It's a tool to create something entertaining, and I'm still here. I use it as little add-ons and scenes for transition scenes and things like that. And that's it, pretty much. When I first started, I did use it some to do like entire music videos or my thank you videos when I was hitting the subscriber marks, stuff like that. But what I create, I find entertaining, or I wouldn't use it. I do see, I, uh, I do see people using AI who just go ahead and use it because they created it, whether it's good or not. And I understand why they do that, because they're probably using a free version of a program, And that's the best they can get out of it, because a lot of times you have to do multiple tries to get something usable that's actually good, that you enjoy listening to or watching. um, so I believe AI is a tool that can be used. Um, Uses for AI that I do not like um, are excuse me, if like recently a lot of videos that I haven't even clicked on have been being recommended to me by YouTube, where they will take a dead person and insert them into a movie or make their own movie or whatever. Um, Whether it's uh, Elvis, like I've seen thumbnails for Elvis as Indiana Jones, Elvis as Gunsmoke, Elvis as whatever, and they might be very entertaining. I don't know, but I won't watch them because I don't believe somebody should use the likeness of a actual person um, like that. I don't. Years ago there was a commercial of Fred Astaire dancing down the stairs, but he was advertising a vacuum cleaner, I believe, if I remember correctly. And it was real footage of Fred Astaire, and they digitally inserted a vacuum cleaner for him to dance with or something. And it was entertaining. Um, but that kind of stuff has always bothered me. I mean, Fred Astaire's been dead very many years. He doesn't have any say in whether he would approve of something like that or not, and I feel like it should just be left alone. Um, that's just my thought. Now, at the same time, there has been uh, some of the videos I've done have had uh, like people that the characters that look like the people portraying them in a movie or whatever. I have never asked for AI to uh, use somebody's likeness other than my friends whose permission I have when we do like the fun videos, where we're all mice, or I showed one recently where W Vogs was a Macy's Day parade float, a balloon. um, and um, yeah, I don't use people's likenesses without their permission, um, purposely. But sometimes if you like, I did a video where Indiana Jones finds Bigfoot. Now, I never at any time asked for it to look like Harrison Ford, but it does kind of look like Harrison Ford because he's Indiana Jones. So, um, and same thing with like when like one of my intro videos, the Flash looks like the Flash on TV, the Supergirl looks like the Supergirl that's on TV. But I've never asked for give me the likeness of this particular person. I've never given it a picture of a particular person, especially a celebrity, and say, do this. Never, never have I done it. Well, take that back. I did do it once, but I didn't use the video. Uh, I had a Nicolas Cage Superman one time come from behind me, out of the closet and through a doorway, whatever, and just sit down and start talking to me. Um, and I misplaced it, and then I read an article about how much Nicolas Cage hates AI, so I would never use that video. It no longer exists. I erased it. But so I try to be responsible with it, and the same thing with the songs. I when I create a song, if I'm playing a song for you guys, it's because I like it. It's a song I will sit here and listen to. And yeah, they'll talk about AI slop. Well, the songs are just slop, and it's like they're only slop if you don't put the effort into creating them. You do have input. I know some of the lyrics I've wrote. Not very often have I needed to write lyrics, um, but I know like my pal Doctor Silver Age, he'll do some songs for his channel, and he writes all his own lyrics. Um, so you don't know how much create just like if somebody's using digital art to create a comic book, Mark Spears, whoever. Um, yeah, and there's creators who will say, well, that's not real art, and then there's creators who say, well, yeah, that's art. You're just creating it digitally. Um, you don't know how much input somebody has put into using the AI that they're presenting. Um, and like and it's really up to every individual to choose whether they're going to accept that usage or not. It's up to every um it's up to every and hope and it's like and every video, whatever, should pretty much be judged on its own merits. It's not, instead of just automatically dismissing. It's like people that don't like digital art. It's like, well, they automatically just dismiss digital art as not real art. Well, some of it is, and some of it's not. I mean, I see comic books where honestly the art's terrible compared to what the art used to be. Because it's all being created digitally, and so on and so forth. And I don't like it, right? That's why most modern comics I don't care for, because of the art. You know, uh, with the backgrounds are lacking if they're there at all. We're even seeing that on covers now. Um, and if you like it, that's great. I'm not going to tell anybody else what they should or shouldn't like. And so I guess what I really take offense to is somebody just dismissing it out of hand, and well, all AI is slop. It's not. It can be if you're not putting any effort into it. Just like modern art. If I throw a couple buckets of paint on a canvas, some people say, "Oh, that's beautiful." I don't think it is. I think it's crap. you know. But that's my opinion. I don't badmouth anybody else for their opinion. Um, and to me, you have to be pretty full of yourself to try and tell somebody that you should or shouldn't do something this way or that way. That's just my 2 cents. We'll get to comics. I'm sorry, but I had just watched this before I recorded this, and it was like it's thought provoking. It's done in a respectful way, um, but I just don't completely agree with it. Like I said, there is a bunch of for lack of a better term, I'll call it AI slop out there. But it's not that AI is slop. It's that whoever created this is sloppy. All right, I'm gonna switch over to the other camera. Hope I didn't lose you. All right, part two of 1976. We're going from Daffy Duck to Huey, Dewey, and Louie Jr. Woodchucks today. There's Daffy Duck 103. Nice tip there for musicians that may get thirsty while they're performing. Daisy and Donald, number 15. And number 16. Hammocks are actually another pretty common trope of kids' comics, now that I think about it. Number 18, and hey, that counts as a baseball cover. Number 20. And Daredevil 136. Daredevil has become a killer, my friends. Now he must die at the hands of the Jester. Daredevil 137. The Marvel explosion starts here. Was that in reference to DC's expansion? Because that was called wasn't that called the DC explosion until it imploded? Um, and why does it start here on issue 137? That's kind of weird. Struggle all you wish, Scarlet Fool, but if I can't destroy you, Deadly Murder Maze will. And hey, didn't realize it before, but that counts as an amusement cover, right? That's cool. 138. You came here to rescue Karen Page, Daredevil, but you've only succeeded in destroying yourself. We'll see about that, Death's Head. Extra special guest star, the Ghost Rider. You almost don't even see him back there. Number 140, Between the Beetle and the Blades. I think I'd rather take on the Beetle. DC Superstars of Space. Adam Strange and the Star Rovers. Plus, the very first Star Space Rangers story. The Defenders, number 31. Nighthawk attacks us with powers far stronger than ours. Then those powers have driven him mad. Mad, I say. Number 32. I have shown you your long-lost past, Defender. Now take a look at your future. No, not that. Number 34, Nebulon the Celestial Man. He's the guy hanging on in the back here today. If I can't take over your minds, Defenders, then I'll take your lives instead. Ooh. Maybe I don't want him hanging out behind me. Number 36, featuring the Red Guardian. Number 37, maybe your murderous thorns can stop the other Defenders' plan, man, but there's no way they're going to stop Power Man. Number 38, there's the cover. Number 41, Hulk Smash Floating Box. Free friends. No, Hulk, our life forces are linked to the cube. If it shatters, so do we. Dennis the Menace 143. And Margaret. Dennis the Menace and his friends, number 29. And you got Gina on the cover. She didn't make. Haven't seen her on very many covers. Dennis the Menace, and his friends, number 30 with Joey. And number 158, A Christmas Special. This was 1976, which explains the red, white, and blue Christmas tree. And another Christmas special in the very next issue, Mr. Wilson and his gang at Christmas. Detective Comics number 459. The police are coming, sir. Alfred, you've got to take the rap for this murder. Well, dang. Sometimes you're just asking too much of your employees. Number 460. I have met the enemy and he is mine. Two Batmans. And this was 463, first appearance of the Black Spider and the Calculator. The Calculator was in the Atom. Oh, back up. Detective Comics number 466. Back again after 15 years and 15 times as deadly. It's Signal Man. And we got Dino sleeping on his catch of bones there, number 18. Oh, Doctor Strange, number 17. You've entered my time trap alive, sorcerer, but you can only leave it dead. Doctor Strange, number 18. This dream no more. Doctor Strange Annual, number 1. The only one he had back then. You might save your loved one from destruction, Doctor Strange, or prevent my planets devouring you, but you can't do both. I bet he can. Donald Duck 168. I think Donald found his problem. He's an idiot. Donald Duck 170. It's another fishing cover. That might be a fun one to animate. Just to have him pull out a big fish and the bear take it or something. Donald Duck 172. Magician cover. Those are kind of fun too when they come up. Hey, 173. Another bear cover. 174. Donald Duck in Malaya Leia. It's probably a reprint. I had a coverless copy of this story when I was a kid. It's not Carl Barks, but it is pretty good. Now look, 175, another plumbing cover. You fix that leak. 176, music, another music cover. That was also a very prevalent cover theme for the kids' comics. Number 177, Southern Hospitality. 178. It says a thrilly, chilly adventure Arctic roundup. Why is he riding a kangaroo if he's in the Arctic? Maybe it's different stories. Everything's Archie, number 45. Good night, Cinderella. Why is your dad calling you Cinderella? He wants me to be home by midnight. Fantastic Four, 168. Let's go, Cage. You're one of us now. You know it, Torch. For years, I've wanted to be just plain Ben Grimm, not the Thing. And now that I am, I've been replaced by Power Man. Careful what you wish for. 171. If I don't take him out with one punch, Sue's a dead woman. Not just another giant gorilla story. Oh, digging at DC on the cover. Yeah. Let's see. We got some more Fantastic Four. 174. The Titan called Torgo in the blockbuster battle issue. 177. Behold, you poor doomed fools. The newest, most powerful, most deadly member of the frightful Thor. Oh no, no, not him. Anybody but him. He's the one super foe we can never defeat. Fighting Army 124. Nice aviation cover there. The Flintstones, number 44. Uh, all right. It's kind of a weird cover. 4-star spectacular #1. Superboy, The Flash, Wonder Woman, and Hawkman. And #2's got Superboy, Wonder Woman, and Kid Flash meets the Elongated Man. #3, a bicentennial issue. So that makes 4, I think, of the bicentennial banners. I'm going to have to start keeping track here so I don't forget. Pretty sure that's 4. This one's got Superboy meets Supergirl, Green Lantern, and Wonder Woman. And there's #5, Superboy and Wonder Woman and Vigilante and Green Arrow. And Freedom Fighters #4. You and your band of freedom fighters are outlaws, Uncle Sam, and it's my job to bring you in. Oh, don't be like that, Wonder Woman. Friendly Ghost Casper 187. Casper meets the king of all the lions. 189. Your web will be finished in Spider Your Cold. What? Oh, okay, I get it. Your web will be finished in Spider Your Cold instead of in spite of your cold. Man, that was weird. Ghostly Haunts #51. There's a cool cover. Ghostly Tales 121. Ghostly Tales 124. Never a good idea to summon a demon. Ghost Manor #32. That's a cool cover too. Ghosts #47. A lot of ghost titles in '76. True tales of the weird and supernatural, wrath of the rustic specters, the haunted catacombs, the Swahili talking bones. GI Combat, the war that time forgot. #194. And 195. We can't stop that metal monster from crushing Jeb, and we're next. Gold Key Spotlight, The Wacky Adventures of Cracky. Green Lantern #90. At last, the return of the greatest comic of them all. Covered by Mike Grell. This one's got a little oops down there, but still perfectly readable. And there's 92. No use struggling, we're caught. And if your buddy misses, we're dead. Nobody cares if you die, Sinestro. Harvey Collector's Comics #6. Reprints Success Stories #1 and 2. And we have Hercules Unbound #4. #5. Run, Jennifer. Even I cannot hold Big Ben any longer. That's Big Ben. Okay. #8. Hot stuff. 133. 134. A skiing cover. Again, popular cover theme for kids comics. And got a patriotic cover on number 136. That's cool. Or is it hot? I guess it's hot. House of Mystery 240. Death in the Garden of Evil. Number 246. A chilling tale of murder and madness in the frozen north. And Howard the Duck number 1. Obviously, a little bit damaged there. Really should print out a new cover for that one of these days. Number 3, Master of Quack Fu. I think this is my favorite Howard the Duck cover. Number 4, When the Sleeper Wakes. Number 5, Arena of No Return, for all you wrestling aficionados out there. Number 6, The Secret of the Cella Sinister. There are some things that man and duck were not meant to know. Number 7, From the Oven It Rises, The Incredible Cookie Creature. And we're done already. Huey, Dewey, and Louie Jr. Woodchucks, number 36. Camping cover. And this one is number 39. Another camping cover. They had a lot of camping covers on this series, I believe. And there's number 40. So all right, thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate you watching till the end, especially after my little AI talk at the beginning. Support support what you like. That's what everybody should do. I don't understand why somebody goes out of their way to hate on something somebody else is doing. I really just don't. But it does get views on YouTube, so whatever. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you wanna. Unsubscribe if you wanna. You know, it's just is what it is, right? If you like it, support it. If you don't like it, don't support it. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow with part 3 of 1976.
Just a tiny little hit, then I blinked and now my bedroom is a long box pit. Got capes in the kitchen.